Time for you to go beast mode. King of the jungle, cause you're in a mode. Time for you to go overload. Eat your competition alive, cause you an animal. What's my competition? Only me. Go head to head with my enemies and smash them to smithereens. Calisthenics burning calories. Bring that fire ready to blow up. Now we're the kerosene. You're a fighter, never gonna give up, never gonna back down. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Welcome into the Friday Night Blitz. It's week 8 of the high school football season. After tonight, just 2 weeks left of the regular season. Sierra, it's getting late fast, a lot on the line tonight.
Absolutely, a lot on the line and a lot to play for still in this season, like the game I was at, the Cabot versus Bryant game at Bryant. Real exciting matchup. Not only were these two teams undefeated in their conference, the 7A Central, but they were also undefeated in the state of Arkansas headed into this game. So let's look at those highlights. You got the Bryant Hornet ready to cheer on the team. It was also a homecoming game at Bryant. Look at those lights. Everyone's so excited for this game because this was a big one. We'll start here though. The Cabot Panthers strike first, the underdogs here. Abe Owen, the quarterback, gets in there at 7-0. Then the second quarter, James Martin from Bryant gets in there to tie it up, and we've got a ball game. Then, think about Abe Owen. He gets the first down, but then not long after, there he is, the first down right there. Doing some trickery right there, but then not long after, same drive. It's a fumble. He's taken down by the big man, TJ Lindsay, the lineman, with multiple SEC offers, including Arkansas. Coach Pittman was even there. Reason why right there, he's a great player. That leads to the Cabot fumble, and then the Hornets recovered that, and both defenses came out to play. Gabriel Lynch says, "No way, Jose," right there, and then the Hornets would have to settle for the field goal, making it 10-7, and it would be 10-7 for a while. Really close one. Then it would get to 10-10. But eventually, until 5 minutes left, Bryant would break away and the Hornets would remain undefeated. 24-10. That's your final score. Great game right there.
Well, Joe T. Robinson and Little Rock Mills, both in the 4A last year now. They're up to the 5A. Tonight's game very much could have decided the 5A Central title. This one, a packed house at Mills University Studies, home of the Comets. And yeah, Sam Pittman knows a good game when he sees one. He's out there recruiting the big man for Mills. All right, Comets early going. It's Achilles Ringo, hits Quentin King. He picks up the first down. Some tough running after the catch there. Now Ringo slinging it to the other side of the field. Anton Pierce comes down, and that's another first down. Mills is moving now to their man, Jabray Shaw. He breaks some ankle tackles, spins, somehow gets through the defenders. Almost impossible to bring down. And now inside the red zone, it's Ringo to King. He's just short, so why not? Let Achilles do it himself. He sneaks in for the score, 6-0 Comets. Robinson's here for a reason though. Fourth down, Quentin Murphy goes downfield, just out of reach of his wide receiver. The Comets get a big fourth down stop. And here comes the running back, Cameron Dunbar, taking the handoff, staying on his feet after hit, and Comets moving again. Ringo looking at Shaw, going deep, reaches the goal line as he steps out at the 1, why not? So now Mills a chance to score inside their own, or inside the 5-yard line, but instead near disaster. Ringo fumbles, Mills falls on it, but the damage is already done, and Mills doesn't score despite being down at the 1-yard line. Now here comes the Senators, Malik Okunye. He's actually the backup. Noah Freeman out with injury this year, but he's showing off some hard running skills there, and then why not? Okunye down inside the 20, and then Quentin Murphy, the quarterback, just a sophomore, keeps it himself for the score. Robinson on top, 7-6. All right, Mills trying to get back in this one. Ringo to King, tries to get to the sideline, gets out of bounds inside the 20. Here comes Achilles, looking, gonna call his own number, up the middle, dives in, little Superman, or KJ Jefferson as they call that around here, in. Mills on top, 14-7. Fourth quarter though, Robinson takes a lead. Mills scores with 30 seconds left to go, down 1. They go for 2 in the win, but the Senators get the stuff, and the clock strikes midnight on Mills' perfect season. Robinson takes this one 29-28. The Senators control their own destiny atop the 5A Central.
All right, up next, we've got Benton versus Cersei. The Benton Panthers coming off a 63-18 win over Jacksonville last week. Running back Braylon Russell scored 3 touchdowns in that victory. And of course, Cersei coming off second win of the season over Greene County Tech. First drive of the night, Clive Hooton handed off to Russell right there, put them up 7-0. Then Cersei got the ball, and Tyler Strickland sends it, but it gets stripped. And then Benton gets the ball back. That Donovan Pearson would get with the fumble there, and then it would go back to Cersei, and then Cersei would eventually then tie it back up after J. Thomas Pepper runs it in, and then after a field goal and recovering their own onside kick, Benton's Klein Hooton runs it in to make the score 17-7, and then Cersei's Demetric Johnson gets a few dudes off, makes the score 17-14. But Benton would just run all over the place. Another 60-burger, 62-28 over Cersei.
All right, Little Rock Catholic up in Jacksonville. Homecoming for the Titans, but you know the Rockets trying to keep that perfect season alive. Just a minute into the game, it's Dominique Keaton getting into the end zone. Little Rock Catholic on top 7-0 early. Jacksonville trying to come back. Rolling to his right, launches the ball downfield. Yep, nothing but rockets there. Went in and out of the end zone, so he's got to attempt to return, gets to the 5. Looks like a long field, not when you're Dominic Keaton. Trust us on this one. The sideline gets in the way a little bit so you can't see it, but that's 95 yards to the house. You know, Keaton earned himself another run on camera. Why not? Call it karma for Dominique Keaton. After that 14-0 run, here comes Keaton once again in the second quarter, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Little Rock Catholic stays perfect. They finish this one 42-6, your final score.
All right, up next, we've got a 6A showdown coming up between Sylvan Hills and El Dorado. You don't want to miss that one. We'll be right back.